Okay. Hey y'all, hey, my name is Kat, makeup by Kat to be exact, and welcome to Kat's Playground. So this is actually my very first YouTube video that I'm actually gonna post. Now I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I've been racking up on content for a couple months now, but when I finally publish or finally release this video, it'll be hopefully January 4th. That's the day I'm planning to kind of release this video. But I have been wanting to do YouTube for a very long time, and I've actually finally decided in 2022 that I was going to try to pursue it and actually be serious. So I wanted to make sure that I was able to, you know, just being consistent with posting. So, well, that's the reason why you guys are gonna see this in 2023, because 2022, we still getting right. We still getting stuff together. But yes, like I said, welcome to Kat's Playground. For my first introduction video, I wanted to go ahead and obviously introduce myself to you guys. And because I didn't announce or tell the public that I was pursuing YouTube, I wasn't able to gather questions to answer on this first video for my introduction video. But no worries, I went ahead and went on Google and I thought of some questions, and I also just added a couple just basic questions. I have my notes over here that I'm gonna be reading off of, but I just had a couple basic questions that would help introduce me to you guys, just so you guys can kind of get a feel for how I am, who I am, why I'm here, what I'm doing, and all the extra that you guys would probably want to know in the introduction video. So without further ado, let's get into some of the questions that I have here on my handy dandy iPhone. So my first question is, well, it's not really a question, it's really more so bullet points that I have. The first couple ones are just kind of name, age, all that. But my name is Catherine. I go by Kat for short. I am 25 years old. Currently, I'm from Dallas, Texas. I also have on here education school. So I have a bachelor's of science in health. I graduated from Texas Southern University in Houston, Texas. Shout out them, dang, what's my mascot? Tigers. I need to go to hell for that. Yes, I finished at my lovely HBCU, which I will ride behind till the day I die. Look, when it comes to HBCU, you're not playing with mine, okay? And I'm all for it, okay? I'm all for it. I actually moved around a little bit in college. I didn't start there. I finished my last 2 years at Texas Southern University. Before then, I went to Tarleton State University out in Stevensville. And then I moved from Tarleton to Tyler Junior College, and I played there for a year. So I have just a couple random questions on here that I found on Google that I just felt I could answer because they were easy. I have on here, what is your zodiac sign? I know there's a lot of people out there that don't care or believe in astrology, but let's be very clear. I do. I do, okay? I'm one of them people that are gonna ask you when I first meet you, when's your birthday? Because why are you acting like that? But no, seriously, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys my big three. My sun is an Aquarius, but also my Venus and my rising are both Aquarius as well. My moon is a crybaby Cancer. I also have on here, what is your height? How tall do I look? I am tall. I'm 6'2". Yes, someone is gonna ask, did you play basketball? I did. I did play basketball, and yes, I will dunk on you. Yeah, I'm playing. I could touch your rim now. I can't dunk, but I could touch your rim. But you couldn't pay me to play basketball anymore, nor could you get me on the court, because look at my nails. Who is going to mess them up because of you? No, I'm sorry. But that time of my life is over. 6'2" without the heels. Okay, so just know if you're a potential lead, 6'5" plus, period. 6'5" plus, because I ain't got time for the games. You know what, I was gonna say I would settle for 6'4", but whatever. watch, I'm saying this now and God's gonna like make my soulmate be like this below 6 foot and I'm gonna be sick. But look, I don't know, I'm gonna roll with whatever your will is, God. Whatever your will is, let it be. So I do have on here, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is pink. It's pink. I'm sorry, I'm basic. It's pink. I also have, are you an introvert or an extrovert? So now, right now, at the space I am in my life, I would definitely say I'm a lot more introverted. It didn't always used to be like that though, I would feel like, in a way. But now I feel like I'm very much so introverted. I love my alone time, and I actually really need it. I have to have it, actually. Let me not even lie to you. But I won't sit here and say that I don't enjoy social interaction. I do. Like, if you catch me out in public, it really just depends on my mood, honestly. Sometimes I might be real chill, like not saying much, just watching. But if I'm comfortable and the people around me, like, you know, I genuinely mess with, or whatever the case is, like, I definitely will be myself, which is childish, stupid. I would say I love like socializing and interacting with people and having conversations and talking to people, but I also love my time alone. And so when that social media is on 0, it's a wrap. Everybody better leave me alone. Everybody phone on D&D, everybody leave me the hell alone, because I ain't got time. It's more so situational and depending on the person and how I'm feeling that day. But I would definitely more so describe myself as an introvert, because I'm my most comfortable, I'm my most like true self by myself. So this is the question that I get all the time. Like literally every new client, not everyone, but like most of my new clients that come in always ask me this question. I don't know if it's just a conversation starter or what, but it's, how did you get into makeup? But yes, everyone's favorite question is, how did you initially get started into doing makeup? So when I sit here and kind of like take it way back, the first time I ever really kind of like started dabbling into makeup was when I was like in middle school. So in middle school, I literally used to just, I'm not gonna lie, I used to steal my mom's makeup. I used to take my mom's makeup. At the time, I could only wear her eyeliner and like mascara and stuff, because shade wise, if y'all have ever seen my mom in person, like, or just seen her period, like y'all would see that we are two completely different shades. Like I'm more brown skin, she is light skin, okay? Like I couldn't even pass. Like it's giving ghost if I try to wear my mom's makeup. I never like took her foundation or anything, but like I used to take like her eyeliner and her mascara. I'm trying to think, maybe some of her lip stuff too. I remember literally in middle school, I used to get there early and I would run into the bathroom and I would use my mom's eyeliner, and when I say I used to put on too much eyeliner, I used to like literally drag it out. It used to dang near be down here. Yo, I need my butt whooped. It used to dang near be down here, and a real thick line for my eyeliner on the top part of my lid. Girl, looking crazy. But at the time, you could not tell me a thing, okay, honey? Because I thought I was that girl, and I was that girl. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. That's when I initially started like playing with makeup. I used to actually do all that and then like wipe it off before I used to go home. I would go into the bathroom and wipe my entire face down. Like, but you know, if you wear eyeliner, like, you know that like when you like take it off, like sometimes like even if you wipe it all off, like you can still kind of see like the little residue basically on your eyelids. My mom actually caught me, and I just know I got, she was really upset with me. But from that day forward, she actually went and bought me my own foundation, and it wasn't a liquid at the time, it was like a powdered foundation. Was it Macari or like Mary Kay? Was it Mary Kay? I don't think it was Mary Kay, I think it was like Macari. I might just be saying stuff, but I just remember whatever the brand was, she basically got me a powder foundation and a pressed powder foundation, and that's what I used to ride behind every day. Literally every single day I used to wear that pressed powder foundation. I used to put so much on. I used to cake my face. and literally do my eyeliner, eyeshadow at the time. Like I was that girl, I used to love eyeshadow. Like girl, I used to play in that stuff. I used to just be doing like random colors on me. Like that's how I initially just got started into like doing makeup for myself. Like that's where my love for makeup started. Like just playing in it, being like, you know, being in my mom's bathroom and just like playing with her stuff. Cause she used to have like all types of MAC palettes, and that's why I feel like that's why I was so like big on MAC even back then too. Like I actually got my makeup done at MAC for prom. Like, so later down the line, after I, you know, initially got into makeup and started playing on myself, I started playing on my friends, and this came more so towards high school. In high school, I actually had friends of different complexions, obviously, and me being just brown skin, I only knew how to do makeup on myself. So playing on other people's faces really made me realize like, oh, I can't do what I do on myself on the next girl. Like it's not gonna always work like that. Like I remember I had like a darker skinned friend, and when we would go out, of course, like I was the makeup artist of the group. Like y'all know how it goes. Like if you ever were like the most like makeup savvy in your friend group, then you know that they was gonna ask you to either do some eyeshadow, to do something to their face before y'all go out. I had a darker skinned friend, and whenever we would go out, you know, she would always ask, you know, hey, can you do my makeup, or can you like, you know, do my eyeshadow, whatever the case was. Like depending on like if we were in a rush or not. Like if I could do her full face, I would, but if I could only do like certain things for certain people, then that's just what it was. But I was practicing on her, I did her makeup one time, and I realized, at least like complexion wise, that everybody is different, like skin tone wise. Like that was my first like real like kind of dive into beauty, realizing like, you know, okay, I gotta learn something. I can't just wake up and just be doing everybody's face, because I mean, what works for me might not work for the next person. I was basically the makeup artist of the group, and that actually helped me like practice. That helped me get more accustomed to doing makeup on different skin tones. Now, what it was looking like back then, it might not have been pretty. Like if I look at it now, but like back then, we was some girls. we was some girls. I did do makeup throughout college, sparingly, kind of. I won't lie and say I was taking makeup seriously, because I was not. I actually was not taking makeup seriously at all. Within my first couple years, I think my sophomore year is when I did my first wedding. Shout out Coach T. I did her, my coach for basketball. She got married, and I actually did her wedding for her and all of her bridesmaids. And it was my first like wedding experience, and it was crazy. It was crazy. No, it wasn't crazy. It wasn't like super like, I've seen worse. As a professional makeup artist now, I've seen worse. I've seen like, these people will stress you. Like for real, they will stress you. That's a different story for a different day. Maybe a story time. But hers was not that bad. It was just my first wedding that I did, and it was really a lot of people, and I don't remember it being super stressful in the moment. I just remember it was a lot of people, and I was nervous. I was really nervous, but it turned out great. It turned out great. I did a good job, and thank God no one was like, oh my God. Like it was great. It was a good first experience for a wedding. I started taking more clients when I got to Texas Southern. My first year at TSU, like before school even started, you know, I was actually there for the summer and was doing makeup in my college dorm room before like the fall semester started. So like we were out there working out and stuff like throughout the summer, and I was taking clients in my dorm room because I mean, at that time, like our schedule was crazy, but it wasn't like super crazy. Like we only really had workouts super early in the morning. So like after 12 o'clock, we were really done for the day. And unless you had summer school or whatever the case was. And I don't think I was taking summer courses at the time. If I did, it was probably like online or something. But it's probably like one class or two classes. It wasn't nothing crazy. So in college, I freelanced like a little bit, but I just really didn't have the time to be very honest. Our schedules compared to a regular college student was completely different for, you know, for a student athlete. I can't can't even say it, for a student athlete, because you know, we have all these workouts, whether it's conditioning and weights and just practice and actually traveling and playing on the road and all this extra stuff. Our schedules are a lot more like just complex and just a little more all over the place versus the regular student. Honestly, first of all, practice started at 5:30 in the morning. So I was up at 4:45 in the morning for basketball practice. And then on top of that, after that, we would have weights or conditioning, and then we would go to class, have class all day. I didn't have study hall. I think I didn't have study hall until like my last year. But we would have study hall, and when I didn't even have study hall with other people, I had it by myself. So having a whole day's worth full of stuff, like there was honestly very, very sparse little room for me to actually take clients. But at the time, like I said, I didn't think I was gonna be a makeup artist. I never thought I would take makeup seriously, ever. I never thought I would, to be honest. It's always been a passion of mine. It's always been something I loved, but I never thought I would take it seriously, just because in my mind, all my life, or just since high school, I just knew I was gonna be a physical therapist. So I had already had it locked in my mind junior year in high school that physical therapy is what I wanted to pursue, which is why my degree is actually in health, because I was gonna pursue physical therapy after. And who's to say I still can't do that? But honestly, the drive for it is not there anymore. Like with this makeup stuff, like I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Like this is my heart's desire. After college, I moved back to Dallas. I was pursuing my physical therapy goal. I was shadowing a physical therapist. He was a physical therapist and a chiropractor out here in the DFW area. Shadowing him, as well as in school doing my prerequisites for PT school. And randomly, I don't want to say randomly, but like honestly randomly, like decided at the very end of 2019, like that I wanted to start taking clients again. Mind you, I hadn't took clients since I had been in Houston, and at that point, you know, like I was literally on my path to, you know, pursuing my physical therapy stuff. Never in a million years, I don't want to say in a million years, but never did I think I would like stop doing that to pursue makeup. But I mean, I feel like when God has something for you, like it's for you. I just decided to pursue that fully because it was already in my heart. And I was just like, you know, like I haven't taken clients since I was in Houston, and you know, I still do my makeup, but I have like this urge to like just want to like play in makeup again. Like I just had an urge to do it, and I just wanted to do it, and so I did. And so in 2019, I was like, you know, I want to take clients again. I'm gonna start trying to build my kit back up. I decided to take a one-on-one makeup class with Ashley Okri. I hope I'm saying your name right, baby girl. But on Instagram, she's Beauty by Ashley O. I don't mind linking her information down here for y'all to check her out, because one thing about it, she's actually gonna be on this channel. Y'all will see her soon. I actually plan on bringing her on for some special fun on my channel. So y'all will see her soon actually. But I did a makeup course with Ashley and it was amazing. Y'all should definitely take her class. Like her is not like just some BS, I promise. Like you're gonna actually learn something in her class, which I can appreciate. But I took a makeup course with her and I decided, you know, that was like kind of like my kickstart to like actually like, you know, jumping into the makeup game again and like, you know, actually trying to, you know, build. I wanted to, like I had always done makeup. I always had a love for makeup. I always done makeup on myself, of course, and I hadn't done it on other people, but like I wanted to actually be like really good and like, you know, grow within my craft. So like I made sure like I went into class with her and she exceeded my expectations, honestly. She gave me all types of just like little tips and advice as like we were in the class, like learning, like makeup wise. She gave me like little tips and tricks, like even like to positioning, to like standing certain ways in certain areas to help with, you know, balance and like, you know, achieving certain things when you're actually in the midst of doing makeup, which I can truly appreciate, because I still, a lot of the things that she's taught me, like within that class, I still carry out and do to this day with my clients and just like when I do makeup. Of course, I have my own things that I've been like incorporated, but she gave me a lot of good recommendations that even now that I have grown within my own artistry and like I'm able to understand things a little bit better when it comes to ingredients. Like, she gave me some gems. But like, you definitely would benefit off of a class with Ashley. I decided to take a class with Ashley at the very beginning of 2020. Yeah, I took that class with her, and that gave me a little bit more confidence to kind of hop in and kind of, you know, just start taking clients. I initially turned my brother's bedroom at my house into a makeup studio. And so that's where I was taking my clients. If you follow me on Instagram and you remember the pink background, then you are an OG. You are an OG for sure. But you know that that pink background was the background that I had when I was at my house before I moved downtown to do makeup in an open shop setting or a studio. Like, I was at my brother's room. For my brother's room, I was working at MAC as a permanent artist at the time, and I was just, you know, going back and forth between working at MAC and like taking my clients. As my clientele grew, I left MAC as a permanent artist and I decided to be a freelance artist. Basically the biggest difference between a permanent artist and a freelance artist with MAC is the fact that when you're permanent, you're there, you get consistent hours, or that is your, whatever store you're working at is your actual store, and you work there consistently at that one location. But as a freelance MAC artist basically can work at any of the MACs. I mean, you can pick the store locations that you want to specifically work at, but like you can pick up shifts within any area of the DFW. And you can just travel around and it's on your own time. Like, it's like you pick the shifts that you want to do. So like, if you don't want to work weekends, don't work weekends, just only pick up weekday shifts. If you want to work weekends only, then only pick up weekend shifts. Like, just pick up wherever it is convenient for you, which I feel like that worked with my schedule a lot better, because I mean, I do have my own studio and I am taking my own clients. So at a point in time with working with MAC, I would, like, don't get me wrong, I love MAC. I love my experience at MAC. I love the people I met at MAC. They all helped me grow within my artistry, and I still, like I said, I still freelance with them. So like, and I still learn new stuff all the time. But moving from permanent to freelance was just a better option for me, specifically because I was trying to continue to grow a clientele outside of MAC. Well, not just outside of MAC, but within my, you know, just me freelancing by myself. So me leaving MAC to be a freelance artist I still do not regret it. It was a great decision. I miss being a permanent artist sometimes. I do miss being a permanent artist sometimes. I won't lie to you. Only because of the gratis and the perks. Like, the MAC girls get it all. Like, baby, they get 60% off. Who do you know gives makeup artists 60% off of products as a brand? Like, even at like any brand, like as a makeup artist, like that you go and apply for a makeup artist discount, you're never getting 60% off. Like, you'll get 30, you'll get 40, but 60? No, that's not possible. It doesn't happen. But I miss that perk. But MAC does offer a discount for makeup artists. It's 40% off, I believe, which is still pretty good. So utilize that if you're a makeup artist trying to build your good MAC journey. My MAC journey was great, honestly. I would definitely say I learned so much at MAC. Like, the people that I met, like, I know everybody's experience is different, because trust me, I've talked to a lot of different MAC girls, and like I said, everybody's experience is different. Not everybody got to experience what I got to experience within my first year at MAC. As a permanent artist, at least, like, I entered MAC at a time where it was COVID. So when I got hired at MAC initially in February 2020 as a permanent artist. But then COVID hit, and then we had quarantine, and so we were out for, everything was shut down for months. But when they opened back up in October of 2020, I got a call to come and join the team at the Mac Galleria in Dallas, and it was only for a freelance position, which was not a freelance, it was for only a permanent position. I think I got it backwards, sorry y'all. I was hired as, when I first initially did an interview, they asked if I wanted to do freelance or permanent, and I didn't care. So I was like either or, because I didn't know the difference between the two, honestly. But I was like either or, it doesn't matter. But I think at the time they wanted to hire me as a freelance, and when they called me back, it was only permanent, because they weren't doing freelancers at the time. So I came back on as a permanent artist, and then I ended up leaving to freelance. So it wasn't like a super long period that I was a permanent artist, but the time that I was there, I definitely utilized, and I definitely learned a lot. But I was so adamant about learning. Like when I got to my counter, like I thank God I had a team behind me that actually really was wanting to help me, like, because I had all the questions in the world. Like I remember I used to take like my coworker to I remember I used to take her to like the eyeshadows, like how, if you ever been to a MAC counter, you see like when they have individual eyeshadows, like they have them like all like on this like display in the MAC counter, and I used to go through them with my coworker, and I used to make her tell me like, hey, like the things I'm struggling with, like the undertones that I couldn't necessarily identify, I'd be like, yo, look, what is this undertone like? What is it? Like, it's just being super adamant about asking questions, because I was adamant about learning. Like I really wanted to learn. I really wanted to know like, what's this? Like, that's just how I am. But I'm huge on growth, especially when it comes to makeup artistry. Like I've always just wanted to be a great artist. Like I've already took it out of my head of comparing myself to people. Like it's more so just me against me every single day. But I am big on growth, I'm big on learning, I'm big on actually like, I just actually want to know the information off the simple fact that, one, like I'm so passionate about what I do, but also like I want to know so that when I teach, I can explain better, and I can break things down better. So I got the privilege of working with a esthetician, and she was super knowledgeable. Like when I say like she was like literally a human encyclopedia when it came to MAC and skincare. So she's actually someone that I still to this day, like if I want to try like a new product, now I don't do it too often now anymore actually, but coming in before I kind of learn certain ingredients that I like, and like just things that I know is gonna work for me, I used to send her like products. Every time I wanted to try a new product for skincare, like I would send it to her and I'd be like, look at the ingredients in this, tell me what you think about it. Like I know Rihanna had dropped that skincare line initially when she first dropped her skincare line, and I wasn't too sure if I should try it. Like I actually gave it to her so she could look at it, and she looked at the ingredients for me, and she was like, I don't see anything wrong with it, you know, it could work, you know, it's not, I don't see anything that's concerning. And so like when I say she is my go-to when it comes to like just knowing what's in certain things, because she's, like I said, she's an encyclopedia, but she also is big on educating and just letting people like know certain things. But I had the pleasure of working with her, and she taught me a lot. Like to this day, like her big three are my big three. Like when it comes to ingredients for makeup or skincare, like more so, no, I don't want to say more so skincare because makeup too, but like glycerin, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin C. Those are my big three. She has taught me a lot. I've learned a lot from her, even though I'm not an esthetician, I'm not a licensed cosmetologist. I'm just a professional makeup artist, okay? It's 2022 and I have a whole makeup studio. That sounds so crazy. Like I have imposter syndrome really bad, you guys. So like when I say certain things, I'm just like, it's like, dang, freaking hot. That's crazy. Like, I'm saying this out loud, but this is my reality. But no, I have a makeup studio that I do makeup out of now in 2022. I take my clients out of here. I also am pretty well versed. I don't only take clients in my studio and do my specific glam. I have experience within TV and film, as well as editorial makeup and bridal. Those are my specialties, I would say, for the 4 types of makeup that I specifically do, which is beauty glams, bridal, editorial makeup, and TV and film makeup. Special effects is not my forte, but I think that it is so cool to look at, honestly. But I don't know if I would ever get into special effects makeup seriously, because it just honestly looks really time consuming, and I'm a makeup lover, but the patience I would need for that, I don't know. I don't know if I have it, to be honest. I don't know if I have it. Okay, so now that we've covered a little bit of my intro video and a little bit into getting to know me, I want to kind of move into my purpose and my reasoning for making this channel. So what is my reasoning for making this channel? Because I wanted to. Not playing. Well, yeah, but I'm serious, actually. There's a little bit more purpose behind the reasoning why I wanted to hop on YouTube. So it's actually kind of funny. It's low-key, honestly, a full circle moment, because I used to watch YouTube growing up, like watching YouTubers do makeup, and that's how I initially got started doing makeup. A lot of my favorites I got to learn from when I was younger, just watching on YouTube. So it's really full circle to kind of come back around and actually be a YouTuber doing not the same things, but almost, but like the beauty content, period. Y'all are gonna see me like continuously look down at my phone because I have my notes right here and I'm trying to see what I wrote, okay? I have a couple of different reasons why I wanted to make a YouTube channel. Not just because I wanted to just be on here talking. One of them is actually wanting a creative playground. Like, that's why I named my channel Cat's Playground. Cat's Playground is my creative safe space. It's my space to just be myself, but also just like create. I'm a makeup artist. I do it professionally, of course, but makeup is really me. Like, makeup is my heart. I've loved it for as long as I can remember, to be honest. And knowing that to the very core of me, like, beauty is a part of me in essence, like, I know for a fact that what I do, not only does it bring me joy, but I know for a fact that I want to continue to do makeup on other people and myself for as long as I can, honestly. One thing about it, don't ever get it confused. I'm huge on growth, so like, I never will want to stay stagnant in a way. I never want to feel like I know everything and ever. Like, I feel like there's always room to grow. I feel like within the industry I'm in, like, there's so much that I don't know that I'm still learning as I go along on my own journey. So as I'm on my journey, I really want to bring you guys along. Like, I want to show you guys a little bit of the behind the scenes and just like my growth and whatever else I feel like sharing. I feel like Cat's Playground will definitely be my safe space, my creative playground. I don't necessarily have to follow any rules, so I don't want you guys to kind of expect only to see one certain thing. Like, I'm a professional makeup artist, but you're not only going to see just me doing makeup all the time. You're gonna see me do makeup on myself. You're gonna see me do makeup on my models and my clients. One thing I also wanted to make sure that I'm doing on my YouTube channel is not only just playing in makeup, but also educating. There's a lot of things that I struggled with personally in my own artistry, especially when I was first like getting into like taking makeup seriously and getting into the whole professional artistry world. I definitely struggled with a lot of little things, like training my eye to see color. Like, color theory, but had took me out. Like color theory, like trying to teach myself color theory. I remember before I got to the Mac counter in 2019 or 2020, I was trying to teach myself color theory for the longest. And I could not truly grasp the topic and truly understand it. Like I understood like how colors, you know, could play, you know, a significance into, you know, things, but when it relates to makeup artistry, I couldn't understand color theory. Or I didn't fully understand it, I would say, because I understood like the basics, I would say. But getting to Mac really taught me not only color theory, but it taught me how to utilize it and how it relates to makeup artistry. It also taught me like just being at the Mac counter and watching, you know, just, you know, so many different people walking in and out, and you just swatching all these foundations and matching foundations. Like eventually you get to, you know, your eyes starts getting a little bit more accustomed to seeing color. I finally feel like I've gotten to a space within my artistry where I'm not only just a lot more comfortable, but a lot more confident in my abilities and what I can do. Although I'm still learning and growing on the regular, like I still feel like I've gotten to a level of where I've reached enough confidence to teach, because I feel like for a long time, for over the last year, I've been getting questions about doing one-on-ones and teaching, and I just like, I have been so in my head about it, and I was just like, I don't really feel like I'm ready, and but now like, it's whatever, I can do it in my sleep. Like, not I can do it in my sleep. I know everything is trial and error, but I definitely feel like I know I could teach, I know I have value to bring, and I know I've learned a lot within the last 2 years. So there's a lot to share, I would say. And you guys are definitely gonna get a glimpse of that. A lot of the things that I struggled with early on within my artistry, like I definitely wanna be able to come on here and educate and teach. Understanding color theory and seeing color. Like that was such a interesting time for me. It was such a, like something that really got on my nerves, because I couldn't, like I wasn't learning it as fast as I wanted to, but like I was so adamant about learning. Now I could probably give you a 10-part series on color theory and show you how many different ways it relates to makeup artistry. But I know like how that can actually help elevate you within your artistry. So I definitely want to be that vessel, or I want to definitely be the person to come on here and just help the next makeup artist, because why not? One day I will start doing one-on-one classes eventually, like for my people in the DFW area, because I get questions like that all the time. I just haven't had a break in a second to like put together an actual course because I'm pursuing so much creatively. I'm working on my YouTube, I'm actually working in real life too, as I still take clients and, you know, freelance and stuff outside of, just as I'm just kind of all over the place. And I want to actually put together a one-on-one class, and I want it to be super structured and detailed, only because I've taken one-on-one classes before. I appreciated the structure that came with the one-on-one classes that I have taken personally before. So I want to make sure that if I'm putting my name on it, it is right and it's everything I want it to be. But also I want to make sure that you guys are going to really get value from whatever I have to bring and whatever I'm going to produce for you guys. So if you're gonna take a one-on-one course from me, I want you to know, I want to take you step by step, you know, down the list, and I want to teach you, like actually educate you, and I want to give you something to take home. So because I'm not able to like put everything into one-on-one courses right now, that's just not gonna be, it's just gonna be on hold until I can get that together. But 2023 I will for sure be doing one-on-one courses. So because I am now in a place within my makeup artistry that I am playing in different realms of the makeup industry, meaning that I'm not just doing makeup in my studio taking my own clients. I'm actually new to the TV and film makeup industry, but navigating it as a newer artist it's been kind of fun, actually. It's been kind of fun. I've learned so much, like just by being on set and talking to certain people. Like I told y'all, I am big on growth. I will never just act like I'm a know-it-all, even though Actually, let me not lie like that. I might act like a know-it-all just because I'm childish and I'm a little sassy. But one thing I am humble about, and I know for sure that within this makeup industry, there's always like more stuff to learn. And so I will forever be a student to the makeup game, to be honest. I'm gonna forever be a student. Being on set and meeting other different makeup artists from different backgrounds and just having different experiences, like you learn so much by just talking to people. So like there's a lot of information that I know I could share with the next makeup artist that is willing and wanting to learn and who is just new to like the business and just wanting to navigate it a lot better. Like I do plan on interviewing people as well. Like I do plan on interviewing people within the beauty industry, whether you're wanting to get into TV and film. I have, although I'm new to like getting my feet wet with that industry, I have met a lot of people that are well versed and that are very, very much so have been in that industry for a very long time, and they have a lot of things to share. So like y'all will see a lot on this channel. Anybody trying to learn and grow as an artist, this is definitely your channel. But also anyone who just loves me and wants to just watch me do my thing, like welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone. So all of my friends say I am deeper than the ocean. So of course you're not gonna just get beauty content on here. You're gonna actually get the real me. Like you're gonna get to know Catherine. I plan on bringing some of my friends on here and not, you know, just doing anything, but like kind of just doing anything. It's my playground, honestly. You're gonna see whatever, whether it's challenges and just real talks, open like dialogue, like conversations that I have with the people that are close to me and my friends. Like you will see all that. I honestly really want to create a space for open and honest conversation about a number of different things, from entrepreneurship to ADHD and mental health, because I am an ADHDer myself. And as much as people try to make it seem like ADHD is not a real thing, I'm here to tell you, baby girl or baby boy or whoever, it is. But I am huge on mental health. I am a very big mental health advocate, not only just because I have struggled with my mental health from time to time throughout my life, but also just because being an ADHD or being a neurodivergent instead of a neurotypical brain, I definitely feel like there's a lot of content, but also a lot of things I could share to educate, also to help destigmatize certain things around mental health, but also just using the platform that I am wanting to build to not only educate, but encourage and empower the next. But yeah, you'll see a lot of different content, from vlogs to beauty content, as beauty is where my heart is, as I am a professional makeup artist. But you will see other fun little challenges and little videos that I have planned. Like I said, Cat's Playground is literally my playground. You'll just get a dose of me. My YouTube, like I said, is just my playground. It is Cat's Playground. It is whatever I want it to be. Whatever resonates with Catherine, whatever speaks to my soul, whatever I feel like I want to share, I will share. And this is my space, and I'm welcoming you guys all into it. And yeah, so I am actually really, really excited about this journey, because like I said, it's a full circle moment. Like I literally used to watch like Jackie Aina and Vanessa G. I never knew how to pronounce her last name, but I love her. But Vanessa G, Makeup by Shayla, like all the goats, all the, I think they're all Mac girls too. One thing about us Mac girls. But yes, I grew up just watching makeup tutorials on YouTube, and a lot of the influencer girls that I love on here that have influenced me in so many ways, like it's crazy for me to sit here and really kind of think like, oh wow, I'm really about to hop on here and do me. that's just, it's crazy. But yes, I guess that's all for my first like introductory video. If you guys have any other questions that you kind of want to ask me and kind of like want to dive deep into, I can do a Q&A video to where you guys can actually ask questions instead of me just coming up with stuff and just throwing stuff out there. You guys can send me questions and I will definitely put it together in a video just in case there's any other questions. Speaking of get ready with me, if you guys want the tea on this look, I did record it and it will be up soon. Okay, period. And make sure y'all follow me on the gram, both of my pages, my makeup page and my personal page, both of them. It honestly depends on the type of content you want to see. If you want to see some makeup content only, then go to my makeup page because I try to be a little bit more professional on there. If you want to see just me be myself, just know I'm childish, okay? And I talk mess. You can follow my personal page, okay? My personal page is for the real me. Don't judge me if you don't like it. Just follow my makeup page if you just want to see the makeup, okay? Cool. I'm excited. Is you excited? I'm really excited. I'm excited. But more to come. Thank you so much for watching my first, well, this is not my first video because like I said, I've been recording for months now. Like I've been recording, I probably started like recording content in September of 2022. So I just been sitting on it. I've been sitting on it because I'm trying to perfect everything. I'm trying to make sure everything, I'm such an annoying perfectionist. Like I'm not even a perfectionist that like makes sense all the time. Like I'm an annoying perfectionist. Like I want to make sure everything is to my liking because I'm super controlling. That's honest, that's true though. But thank you guys so much for watching my first introduction video. Show some love down in the comments, smash that like button like I said, and go on and subscribe to your girl because I got some good content coming for y'all. Like y'all just have to wait and see, but I got some stuff for y'all. So go ahead and follow your girl. Follow me on Instagram. I would say follow me on Twitter. Twitter is, I get on Twitter, but I just retweet stuff. But Snapchat, I'm not gonna give y'all that either because I don't be on Snapchat. TikTok, I should be more active on TikTok, so maybe I'll link that down below, but y'all follow me on the gram because that's my main platform, okay?